Rain pattered softly as I wandered deeper into the tangled grove, boots sinking into moss and rot. I should have turned back when the trail vanished beneath twisted roots, but something drew me onward. A sound, faint and pitiful, like a child sobbing in the distance. I followed it until I found the source beneath a gnarled, ancient oak. Thick, syrupy drops slid down its bark, pooling at the roots. The tree was weeping. I reached out, curiosity overriding caution. The tears were warm, slick with a coppery tang that stained my fingers. As my skin traced the sticky flow, the bark shuddered under my touch, peeling away in splinters like brittle skin. Behind it, a face stared back, skeletal, mouth agape in a silent scream, eyes wide with eternal terror. I stumbled back, heart pounding, but the roots twined around my ankles, dragging me closer with cold, unyielding grip. The face's lips moved, mouthing words I couldn't hear, but I felt the anguish clawing at my bones. The bark began to reform, sealing the face in darkness once more. As the roots tightened, crushing my limbs, I realized too late. The tree wasn't weeping for itself. It was weeping for me. The bulb above the basement stairs buzzed, casting sickly yellow flashes over peeling walls. Sarah hesitated on the top step, clutching her laundry basket, but her mother's voice echoed from above. Just get it done. On the fourth step, the bulb fluttered violently. Shadows jerked and twisted. Her foot froze midair. She tried the switch, but the light only sputtered, illuminating fragments of the room. The battered dryer, a rusted pipe, and, she squinted, something hunched in the far corner. Her breath hitched. Another flicker, clearer now. Someone crouched behind the water heater, knees pressed to chest, head tilted. She saw eyes, wide and unblinking, reflecting the stuttering light. A grin split the watcher's face, stretching impossibly wide, teeth like broken porcelain. Sarah backed up, heart drumming. The bulb flared, then dimmed, and the watcher crept forward, smile never faltering. She dropped the basket, stumbling up the steps, but the light pulsed again. The grin was inches from hers now, breath icy, whispering her name with a mouth that never closed. The bulb died. She was not alone. The carousel's lights flickered on as Mara stepped closer, the tinny music sputtering to life. Moonlight stretched over chipped horses and faded lions frozen mid-leap, their paint peeling like old skin. A dare, she thought. Just a midnight dare to prove she wasn't afraid. She climbed onto a pale horse, cold and sticky beneath her fingers. The ride lurched. The gate slammed shut behind her with a hollow clang. Mara's breath caught as the carousel spun faster, the world outside blurring into a swirling void of shadows. The animals beside her began to twitch unnaturally. The lion's mane bristled, sharp teeth gleaming. The rabbit's glass eyes rolled, reflecting her terrified face. She tried to scream, but the music drowned her out, its notes twisting into a shrill, mocking tune that clawed at her mind. A hand, wooden, splintered, and cold, clamped onto her arm. The horse's head turned slowly, its painted grin stretching impossibly wide, revealing jagged cracks like a sinister smile. Figures she hadn't noticed before slid from their mounts, their joints creaking and cracking as they crawled toward her with unnatural jerks. Mara clawed at the metal bar, desperate for escape, but the carousel only spun faster, the figures closing in with hollow eyes and broken limbs. In the final dizzying moment, as the laughter of the music morphed into a chorus of whispers, she realized the horrifying truth. The carousel never stopped, and soon she too would become one of the endless dancers trapped in its nightmarish cycle.